I'm just recording. And is it record? Oh, it is. Oh shit! Can you do me a favor and turn the AC off? You know how? You just click the middle, the left tab. Just put it in the left tab on the bottom. No, it's on the bottom of the AC. It's on the bottom of the AC. Oh my god! Hold on. I'll just do this. Is insane. This thing. Oh. Jem, are you there?
Yo.
What's
up?
Are you eating?
No.
You want to know what my computer has?
What?
Do you want to know what my computer has?
What your computer has?
Yeah.
What?
It has a virus.
Of course it does.
I've never had a computer virus in my fucking life, dude. What the fuck?
Too much porn, man.
That's what she said the same thing. It was too much porn. But I've been watching porn my whole my girl. She's over right now.
Moving kind of fast, huh?
Huh?
Moving kind of fast, huh?
No, she's not moving in.
I know, I'm fucking around. How'd you get a fucking virus, dude?
Dude, I don't know. This fucking Pat McAfee dude keeps popping up on the right of my thing over and over, but I solved it. I just went to the notifications on my thing and I turned them off. So I still have the virus, but I can't see the virus, so I don't care about it anymore.
That's not a virus.
Jem, it's a virus.
No, that's McAfee. You fucking downloaded McAfee.
Yeah, no, I didn't download McAfee. Every time I click off, more and more keep popping up, and then it keeps opening a million tabs on my, my Google Chrome.
Oh.
It's a virus.
Is it always McAfee?
It's always McAfee, yes.
Yeah, that's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
That's like an actual, that's just like spam.
It's like, well, yeah, it's like a spam virus. I don't. It's
not
definitely
an actual, like,
it's
virus,
yeah. It's not like actually like hacking into my thing. I mean, maybe it is. I really don't care.
Yeah, if you catch a virus, it doesn't like give you the antibody. You know what I mean? It's not like trying to give you the thing that fixes it.
I literally right clicked it. I was like, oh, I can just mute these notifications. Okay, bye.
Yeah, McAfee, dude. Jesus, I haven't had a virus in fucking a decade and a half.
No, I thought they were obsolete. I thought no one got viruses anymore.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I haven't seen one since like my family computer when I was living at home, like as a teenager.
Remember?
That's because we looked up everything.
Everything, dude. You used to be able to look up everything.
It was insane.
It was great. Like you could watch beheading videos on one tab, and then be jerking off to like something on the other tab.
Yeah, I remember at one point we had the one where like. And it was definitely from me. It was just like porn just would like pop up. Like you're saying with McAfee. But
oh, remember the porn pop-up viruses?
Like, what the hell is this?
Those are the funniest ones.
I swear I went on a forum. Someone sent it to me.
I remember I was watching porn when I was younger. And our computer, the setup was like right when you open the front door of the house, you basically would just walk to the right and the computer was there. And like,
yeah.
I popped up from the chair with my pants unzipped, like, I wasn't doing anything.
Oh, that old gag?
Yeah.
Well, the amount of times I had to end the session early because my mom pulled in the drive, like, God damn.
I'm over here trying to dial 1-800-BLACK-BUTTS on my fucking, on the cord phone.
Oh man, old family computers.
Family computers that is a low middle class thing that not a lot of people will understand.
Yeah, it's also like a low middle class thing only for that time too.
Only for that, yeah. That is a very small time window and niche. It's a low middle class thing for that time. Like after computers were like for everyone, and then before like everyone had a phone in their hand.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now if you're lower middle class, you probably don't have the best smartphone, but you still have a smartphone.
I mean, there's people who are poor that have like an iPhone 10. So
true, yeah.
There's no
like
more
hobos.
Yeah, there's no more family computer anymore. That doesn't exist. If there's a family computer, that might as well be like an Amish tradition at this point.
Yeah. Like a family TV.
Oh, dude, remember the family TV?
Do I remember the family TV?
With the VCR player?
We grew up kind of broke, but we still all had like TVs in our room.
I had a TV in my room. I remember it had like the big back on it.
Oh yeah, of course.
and the
Took 8 people to lift it.
Yeah. And
only came out in 480p.
I wish it was 40p.
Yeah.
You're living life of Riley if it was 480 fucking p. Dude, and I remember the buttons used to like get broken and they would get pushed in. So I would have to get like a piece of like carton from like a Cheez-It box or something and fold it and then wedge it in the broken hole gap to hit the back of the button to turn like the volume up or something like that.
Oh my god. Yeah, they don't know what we dealt with.
Kids today don't realize the struggle.
They don't get it. We had heavy TVs.
I wonder what it's going to be. Like, I wonder what the like kids today don't understand, like for the generation after us. So what are people like, what are kids doing now that will probably be obsolete, 30, 40 years from now? Not even 30, 40 years, like 10, 15 years from now.
Probably smartphones.
In general?
Yeah.
I
don't think, maybe not 15, 20, but probably like the first one you said, like maybe, yeah, definitely in like 40 years, I don't think anyone will have a smartphone. I think it'll be like more like in your body or in glasses or chip or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking people are going to be like, wait, so back in the day, you didn't just think of something and it would show up on the screen?
Yeah.
It's like, nah, man, we actually had these things. We had a remote for the smart TV and then a remote for the sound bar and a remote for, it's like, excuse me?
We had to click a screen and it would crack and then we'd go to press something and press the wrong thing and then an update would come out and fucking, yeah, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You didn't have to think and then your robot sex slave would walk in and start blowing you. It's like, yeah, man, things were tough back in the day.
Yeah, sir. I think search engines too. Those are going in the way of the past. I've been using an AI. I've been using ChatGPT for some projects I'm working on, and it's actually kind of insane.
I actually kind of want to use ChatGPT to do like sales.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I forget what
if
they're
you
called.
need,
When you want to show something, it's on like a PowerPoint presentation. It's like, here's my 6K slides to buy my product kind of thing.
Right.
What's it called? Never mind. I can't fucking think.
Like
of it.
like a PowerPoint, right?
No, when the PowerPoint's the thing you use, but like when you want to show something to someone, like here's my idea, so I can't fucking.
Oh, like a
Here's my not my project. Here's
my
proposal.
Proposal.
Yeah.
I knew
that was gonna
P.
Dude, that's why I thought PowerPoint. I was like, that's P something.
Projector.
That would have drove me nuts. If I didn't get that, I would have left this episode very sad.
Yeah, no, I really, I've been using it more for if you need to generate shit, like ideas or like titles or like quotes or concepts or something. If you're automating something, it's actually fucking insane, dude.
What chat? What's it called? Chat G something?
Yeah, Chat GPT.
GPT.
Like a search engine could never do what this thing does.
Well,
I'm not saying it's like.
I'm confused. So like you can, if I want to look up like who has the most home runs in a season or whatever, I could just go on Chat GPT. I wouldn't have to just Google it.
Yeah, and there's been a few things over this past week since I've been using it that because I was trying to look up the exact date that Rolex, the company, was founded.
Wait, Rolex, the watch company, owns this thing?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. No. Where'd you get that?
You just said I wanted to look up the exact date that Rolex, the company, owned it.
Was founded.
I thought you meant
Google
founded. Okay.
And Google kept giving me just the year. Okay. And I would click on the Wikipedia and I'm looking and it's not giving me. So I went over to ChatGPT, it gave me the exact day, month.
Are you serious?
Year. Yeah.
So it's also a search engine.
Right.
That's interesting.
But I was using it for like, I'm doing this one channel that's just like shorts and stuff, but it's just like, but I basically like you give it a prompt. You're like, okay, I want 100 quotes of this and I want it to be formatted in this way. Here's some examples. And it just would have taken you hours to come up with yourself. It just generates it in fucking 5 minutes. It's like, what the fuck?
Can it generate
change everything?
Can it generate like pages worth of reports and everything within
anything
within like 5 seconds?
Yeah, it took a couple minutes.
Okay,
for 100. But still, like, I mean, there's like there's gonna be no writers. Like, you're not gonna need writers, dude. This thing can write.
dude.
I mean,
When we were talking a couple weeks ago about like the writers who are like upset that they're losing their jobs, it's like, yeah, well, get used to it, sweetheart. You're telling me I could just click like, hey, write this thing for me. That's 500 pages long. It's like, and done.
Oh yeah, and you think companies are gonna, dude, when they find out they don't have to pay anyone?
Yeah, you think a company that installed a self checkout is gonna give a fuck about your blog? You're fucking,
Oh my
you're
God.
done.
It's like, yeah, but people will appreciate the real. It's like, no,
No, they
not
don't.
at scale. At scale, no.
People don't appreciate real anything. That's why the Keurig machine is fucking created. That's why anything is
Keurig?
Yeah, Keurig.
I know.
I don't see the coffee makers going on strike. Fucking Christ, dude. It's not fair. It's like, well, maybe if you were more creative, someone will hire you. If like you're not, if a fucking app can be more creative than you, doesn't that mean like you're just not that creative? Like, doesn't that mean you should maybe work on yourself a little bit more?
That's the thing, is like, this thing is creative to a point where, like, if you give it the right prompts and give it the freedom to, or like the exact parameters you need, it actually like comes up with good shit. It's like, fuck, I might not even have thought of that.
I'm honestly, I kind of wish I could go to school and had this thing. That would have been amazing.
Oh my God, imagine like,
oh, dude,
the people who are like learning everything about it right now. Like,
I know every generation says this, like kids are gonna have it so much easier, but like, god damn, dude, they're gonna have they're gonna have VR sex dolls and just
oh my God,
assignments written for them within a nanosecond. I mean, like, what? Like, if you told me, oh yeah, but you're gonna have to like live in a cardboard box, it's like, okay, sign me up.
But I feel like I'm living anywhere.
But I feel like I'm in the fucking Bahamas.
What would you think? What would your answer be?
Oh, what like a generation from now is gonna look at what kids are doing now, like how they're gonna see that as old?
Yeah.
I guess I don't think the driving car thing is gonna be a thing for. I mean, cars are like a stupid idea to begin with when you think about it. I mean, I do. I was in traffic today on the Parkway, and I'm like, yeah, cars suck. This is a nightmare. This was whoever created this idea. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
Well, they created it thinking it would be like, oh, there'll be a few hundred people driving.
Yeah, there'll be like 20 people on the road.
It's like, dude, there's like millions here. Like, I swear to God, it's so annoying.
Do you think when Ford created the assembly line, or didn't create it, but like mastered it, and fucking Model Ts were just popping out like kids, people were looking around like, this might not be a good idea. This might turn into something.
Yeah, they're seeing families with like 8 kids. They're like, fuck.
We're gonna have to widen these highways. I'm trying to think what would be. It's always hard. The shit like this is always hard because you always think like what's going to be like the next future thing, and then 5 years from now you're like, oh shit, I didn't even think of that.
Yes, yeah. It's with some things you can kind of guess, but that's the thing.
I guess with this one's a little easier because it's stuff that already exists, so you're kind of just picking something.
Yeah. But something will come out in the next 40 years that'll fucking just knock our fucking society sideways in terms of like innovation, I bet, and we won't even like be expecting it. Just like the internet,
just like the internet.
Like, no one could have predicted that, unless the people who were like working on it early on. But other than that, no one fucking knew.
But even those people, it started as I think it was like a military thing to connect. Different...
Oh yeah, like submarines or something. They were like,
I think it was just connect. It was to connect different bases, and they could send stuff over via. Do you know like the fax machine was created like in some insane time, like 18 something? When was
it?
Fax? I swear to God.
1800s?
Wait. 1964? No. Oh.
No way it was 1964. That's way too late.
Wait, not even that much. In fact, I was
thinking like World War era.
1843, who invented the electric printing telegraph. So in 1843. That's when the fucking fax machine was created. That doesn't make any
It's
sense.
like a civil fucking war.
It doesn't make
There was
any
slaves.
sense to me. Like, I didn't even know they had electricity back then.
The fax?
Yeah, dude, someone sent the fax in 1843. Who are you
I didn't
sending
even know they
that
had
to?
paper back then.
I'm pretty sure
I thought they were still writing on bark or something.
pretty sure the printing press was still a thing.
Fucking Jesus! Wow, Civil War era. They had a fax.
You keep saying
Didn't
Civil
that
War.
last up in
when
what?
You keep saying
Well, did you say 1840s?
Civil. When was the Civil War?
I don't know.
Oh,
I know it was in the
1861. It was before the Civil War.
Jesus.
That's insane.
And didn't it last till like?
Oh,
right up
jeez, I
until
wonder how
email?
racist that was that original fax.
Oh my god. These good for nothing.
Yeah, these good for nothing. They say they're gonna start something. They're not gonna start something.
Yeah, that's why they invented it, just to complain about slaves faster. Like, this fucking guy.
Well, I'll give
Yeah,
you
dude,
one of my big ones for one of your.
Dude, when I was in high school, there was still a fax number at like school papers.
Dude, remember the doctor's office would always give you the phone number and the fax, and you'd be like, "When the fuck do you get a fax?"
Yeah.
You're actually not weird. Doctors can't like email over like shit. They actually have to fax over your health documents and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah. Anytime I've asked like, "Hey, I have my other doctor's email. Can you just send them over the da 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 da?" They'll be like, "Oh no, we can't, but we can fax it over." It's like who?
Yeah.
Whose law is
I
this?
just think they don't know how.
Like why? Trish, why is this still a thing? Just fucking send it over.
Trish is the most like secretary at a doctor's office name. Fucking Trish.
If you name your kid Trish, you're basically saying you're going to be a secretary at a doctor's office.
Yeah, or a dentist or something.
Shit, all right, hold on. I'm actually trying to think real hard. What's going to be like something that's...
Maybe the internet.
No,
Don't you think it'll be like a new thing? Maybe. Well, it's still, I guess it'd be the same thing, just different name.
new way to access it maybe, but I'm trying to think. So like VCR tapes, no one understands.
Yeah, I think the internet will be like fucking chairs. Like, I think it'll last like millennia.
I feel... God, I can't think. This is going to drive me nuts.
You might be right about cars, though. Cars. That's a good one.
Well, I'm trying... Like,
Run out of oil eventually.
the generation right now after us they don't know what they knowing what I mean by they don't know, like they kind of like don't know is like what a CD is or a VCR or a VHS
like, no
tape.
idea.
They have no idea.
9/11.
So they barely know 9/11. I barely know 9/11.
I know.
So I'm trying to think what would be something that you can see like would go away. What would go away?
Probably computers.
Computers? Well, they would all become like tablets or nah.
Because the only reason anyone really uses computers is for like
Gaming.
video games or like making the apps and movies and shit. Like it's for like heavy production. But like that'll probably become streamlined on tablets soon or something.
Maybe something with music. Because like
Oh yeah.
music-
No one uses guitars.
music is, when you think about it, like no one uses guitars. Music's really gone through the ringer in terms of evolution. Like it started with those fucking wax cylinders, then it became records, then it became CDs. Now it's like MP3 type shit. What would be different from that? What would be
Now it's streaming. It's not even MP3s. It's just like go on YouTube
yeah, it's streaming. Huh.
or Spotify.
Fuck, this is
Once again,
hard.
I think it'll just be in your head now. It'll be like in a chip.
You know
and
what
you'll
this
just think of a
proves though?
song.
This proves that neither of us will ever have like a good idea. That makes a ton of money because we don't have that capability. We're fucking retarded, dude. This is all that proves. It's just like I have no idea. Like
We're like fucking engines.
Yeah.
Fucking Windows, baby. Data chips.
you know that internet. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think it's time has
telling
come.
you.
The stock's going down on that fucking WW stuff. W. Bought a bunch of Pop-Tarts, by the way. And now
Yeah, maybe sugar.
You think sugar would go away?
Or like corn syrup, maybe.
I told you. Oh no, that was a sec. I told you I did a Coke for the first time, or no?
Yeah, you did.
I told you that last week. Okay.
You said you were gonna do it again.
Oh, that's right. I did do it
called you a
again.
cokehead.
Yes, you called me a cokehead, which is fair. I did do it again. I did.
Was it different?
Doing it like the more throughout the day compared to the one time I did it.
Oh, geez, you did it throughout the day?
I did it throughout the day because I was at a festival.
Was it Wolf of Wall Street all of a sudden?
It was not Wolf of Wall Street. It was more, okay, please don't drop this key in the porta potty or I'm going to get yelled at.
True. A porta potty. That's a worse.
Yeah, it was the saddest. Like, it was, instead of Wolf of Wall Street, it was more like, I have a problem. This is not good.
Porta potty on a hot day.
Porta potty on a hot summer
liquid.
day, just trying to snort the stuff that fucking smells like
Doing a drug that you have
Tide.
to sniff really hard in a fucking bucket of shit.
You're sweating my balls off. Yeah.
Was it fun though?
It was amazing.
Like, I got all these business ideas. We're gonna fucking. They're not gonna need phones, so.
I got all these ideas, man.
Yeah.
And then like 20 minutes later, it's like, I want to go home.
Yeah. That'll never work.
Yeah, you're worthless.
Is there a bad come down? Is it like a?
The come down at first sucked because I didn't know how to pace myself. I was kind of like the bumps I was doing were a lot bigger than I probably should have. And then after I got used to it, like midway through the day, I was like, all right, I'm starting to like get a handle of what my body is okay with and what it's not.
Mm.
But after like near the end, I was like, I could just like take a double espresso. You know, I don't.
Right.
And it will last a lot longer.
A lot longer, a lot cheaper, more healthy.
Yeah, cheaper. Yeah, just so many other things. But then the next day, I was like, you know, I really could use some coke. You know what would make this day a little better? Some cocaine.
That's like Limitless.
And I know. And it is. I never saw the movie Limitless, but
oh, it's a great movie.
every morning I wake up and I'm a little groggy. I'm like, you know, it would really hit the spot right now. I kind of get it.
Yeah, there's the point where like everything in life, he's doing it for like months and everything's going so good, and then he doesn't have it, and he's just in a dark room, like he's just like crawling around. It's like,
is Limitless the one where like he can teleport, or is that Jumper?
That's Jumper, which is also a great movie.
I saw parts of it. It looked gay. You're telling me it's a good movie?
Yeah, it's not. It could be a lot better, but the concept, in my opinion, is so good it carries a movie. Like it's just.
Well, the
such a cool
concept for that
concept.
Justin Timberlake movie seemed like good, but it wasn't a good movie. Wasn't that
Which
called
one?
Time or something?
I don't know. I never seen it.
Justin Timberlake did a thing where like you buy stuff with your time.
Mm.
Actually, now that I say that out loud, that sounds like the dumbest fucking idea ever. It sounds like it would
I know
be
what
a
you're talking
Black
about,
Mirror
actually.
episode.
Like time is the currency, right?
Time is the currency. Yeah, and every time like you buy
is
a
a Black
coffee,
Mirror episode.
that is a Black Mirror. Of course, it's a Black Mirror
Yeah.
episode. Of course.
But it's fucked up, dude. It's so fucked up.
You love that show.
Because they trade one of the girls who's like they're married, and she trades her time to become like a porn star in this like factory.
Wait, well, hold on. She trades her time to become a porn star.
Like yeah, like she gets to
I
get
don't
out
get
of
it.
she gets to become like not a time slave anymore by like being a porn star that's streamed to all the other time slaves. It's fucking sadistic, dude. It's a dark episode.
It's a. You love that show.
It's a great show, but also Limitless is a great movie, dude. You should definitely watch that movie.
Oh, that's the one with Bradley Cooper.
Great watch. Yeah, great actor, great film.
It's
great
so.
flick.
So what? He takes a drug that it makes him feel like young or something, right? Something?
No, it makes him like be able to. He makes him like the smartest person on earth.
And also have
like
the most gorgeous hair of all kind. Like, I mean, his hair
yeah,
in this
oh, yeah.
movie is amazing. I'm looking at his hair in this movie. I'm like, Jesus. His eyes. Bradley Cooper is limitless.
Yeah, he is. It's a cool flick though, because like every time he's on the drug, like the whole tone and vibe of the way the movie shot changes. So you really feel like when he's on that shit, you feel it, and when he's not, you definitely feel it. It's like I don't know. It's a good movie.
You think I should give it a watch?
Yeah, definitely. I can't believe you haven't seen it.
It's like the movie Crank.
No, not at all. I didn't even see the whole movie of Crank. But, that's a weird movie.
That's the movie where like he has to keep his heart rate up or he'll die, right?
Yeah.
You don't like that?
like fucking what's it, Psycho Larry or whatever.
Psycho Larry, what's that?
That's like the one same type of thing where like he has to
Oh,
keep his heart rate up, but it's like first person view and
Hardcore
like,
Henry.
yeah, what did I say?
Psycho Larry. Fucking retard.
Hardcore Henry stunk, dude.
I never. Oh, you saw it?
I saw like 20 minutes and I was like, this.
It looks like it would have. It's a good concept, but yeah, it looked based on the trailer. It looked like it was a terrible movie.
Yeah, before I saw that movie, I was like, dude, they should do a movie where it's point of view. And then they did, and I was like, oh, this is why no one does movies. This actually sucks.
It's like, this is why this is only in video games.
Yeah, because if you're point of view, you want to control it. You don't want to just watch something happening in point of view.
I bet if it was a better movie, though. Like, I bet if there was, like, hardcore sex scenes or something, people would like that.
Yeah. Hardcore fucking Henry. What a fucking.
That's also a really stupid name for a movie.
Oh, it's so dumb.
That's so good. Like, it's like, come on, what are you doing? You know, I was listening to some of Bill Burr's older stand-up, right? And not the old stuff. I didn't even listen to like his 2 best specials. It was kind of the stuff afterwards. And some of his stuff doesn't age well.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because like a lot of the stuff he does is topical. So that stuff gets old like quickly.
Yeah,
So
he's
saying,
also old.
No, I know, but it was stuff that was like in 2014.
Oh, you're talking back then, yeah.
Yeah, I was listening to it and I'm like,
It's like when he had hair.
I think it was right after he didn't have hair.
His first bald spot.
Yeah, Bill Burr with hair was the funniest. Hands down, funnier than bald Bill Burr.
Yeah, true. Why? What was it? Was there anything specific, or you just
like he was like saying the word trigger a bunch in the special, and I'm like, wow, this is so like cringy. Like this is so, but it's like I guess 10 years ago when it was kind of a new word, but now it's like, God, Jesus Christ, that aged terribly.
Like, did I trigger anybody?
Oh, like yeah, 100%. That's exactly what it sounded like.
Yeah, and he clasped the mic with both hands and shook his head. So I know exactly how he said it too. Did I trigger anyone?
With his lips like flubbering and his chin
no,
going back and forth.
Bill, you didn't.
I fucking just spilled my beer. You're an idiot.
Don't get me started on Bill Burr, dude.
You were upset the other day with him.
Oh my God, I'm so.
I mean, when he talks about that shit, it does annoy me too. Where it's like he talks about big corporations doing all these things. It's like Bill, you charge $200 for a fucking, and I can't even bring my phone into the fucking arena.
He went on a 20-minute diatribe about fucking capitalist. It's like, dude, shut the fuck. Like, I get it, Bill. This was funny when you did this like 2 decades.
You just got your basement finished.
Yeah, you have a helicopter, Bill.
You have a helicopter.
You're wealthy. Like, shut up.
No, only the people who are really wealthy. Those are the bad ones. Not you though, Bill. You're awesome.
Yeah. Used to be the millionaires. Now it's just the billionaires, huh?
Yeah, I bet when he wasn't a millionaire, they were the problem too.
Yeah, of course.
Of course.
And that's all I thought about was you being like, it was fucking $200 a ticket.
It was more than 200. It Gem was $230 something, and I had to fight to get that price. I had to wait for that price to go down.
Oh, what I would have given just to pop into that podcast and be like, hey, Bill, how much are these tickets?
Yeah. I wonder what he would say. He would probably have some he'd probably have a good comeback for that.
He'd probably give it up for that. You know, he's good on.
Yeah, he'd probably be like, yeah, you're right. Oh, is that an interception? No, he caught that? How is that possible? I'm also watching the football game.
Unreal.
I'm sorry, but it's Thursday. It's the opening game of the season. I can't miss this.
It's Thursday, he says.
It's Thursday night football.
What kind of excuse is that?
It's Thursday night football.
That's not a thing.
It's happening.
I've never in my life heard someone say Thursday night. Everyone says Monday, Sunday.
I know, but Thursday night's been a thing for years now. You gotta get with the times.
Watches football on a Thursday night.
I'm watching football on a Thursday night.
Yeah, because you're home. But like, would you? Would you slate out a slot for it? A Thursday night football?
What do you mean? Oh, you think like if I had something else going on, would I say no because of Thursday night football?
Yeah, it's Thursday night.
No, not even, first off, not even for Monday or Sunday night. If my team's playing, if the team I'm rooting for, yeah, but not if the fucking Chiefs versus Lions. Who gives a fuck? That's a touchdown.
as he's into it, watching. Who gives a fuck? That's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown. I like when they all go to the camera and just like go, "Yo, we the best. We was kings.
We was kings, man.
We was kings and shit." I fucking love that meme.
Do you like bet on that stuff?
No, never.
Are you one of those?
No, I know so many people that gamble on sports, and it's just like, it's like the new, you know how like lottery tickets are the tax on the poor. I really do think.
Yeah.
The fuck? I really do think sports gambling's tax on the middle class. Like so many people just fucking. Oh, I almost made $5,000 on this parlay. It's like, but you didn't. you know who also almost made $5,000 on that parlay? Everyone else. But you didn't.
Yeah, it's a hell of a draw. I know some people who do scratch tickets in lottery.
Oh my dude, I was at a liquor store today or yesterday, I forget. I swear to God, I was in there for like 10-15 minutes, and this guy just kept coming in. Yeah, give me number 6, give me that, like 2 or 3 scratch offs. He would go outside, and then he would come back in like 30 seconds later. Yeah, give me one of these, give me one of the, like he would just and then I heard him talking to a guy at the register like the 3rd or 4th time. He's like, yeah, I just won $10 on this other one. And when I was leaving,
I didn't win anything.
When I was leaving, I saw him scratching off a ticket on the side of the wall. On the phone, phone, by the way, on the phone, talking mad shit about someone else about money moves, and I'm
so on the phone, like he was shoulder to his ear,
shoulder to his ear
as he's scratching,
off a lottery ticket
on
the wall. That's one of those stone like cinder block walls where it's not like straight; it's all like gravelly, and it's like, what do you do? Like what? Who?
Marble light hanging out of his mouth.
Marble light might as well.
Not lit yet. Like I know this guy. This guy has a flip phone, bro.
White T-shirt.
No, white beater.
Baggy gray. No, I'm telling you what this guy looked like. White T-shirt, gold chain, baggy gray fucking gym shorts. I was like, who? How does
GTA character?
How does someone like that exist though? I don't get that. I don't get how that's a. Like that person, that's the like. No, that's what I'm gonna do on a Thursday. Like that's the move. I don't understand that at all.
I think some people just don't have like any self-reflection. They just look in the mirror and they're like, nice.
That blew my mind.
They're not like I'm a cartoon character. I'm an unironic retard.
My God. I don't. There has to be a moment he wakes up going, "What am I? Who am I?" Like, what am I?
It'll be at 52 having a heart attack.
Maybe I should just have a podcast no one listens to with a McAfee virus. Maybe
my God.
Maybe that's the right life to live.
I kind of did the same thing. I was getting health insurance like last month, and they got me with a fake site. I clicked on the first link that I thought was like the government site, and dude, I swear it looked exactly like the government site.
Well, that's how they get you.
And I put my phone number in, and I mean, for the first 3 days, I got like
there?
I just my phone number, and I'm telling you, bro, 5 calls an hour for like 3 days. And every time it was a different number. I blocked the number, a new number would call.
Oh yeah, do you think after you blocked it, they're like, "Oh yeah, buddy, got us."
Dude, I answered one of them, and by the way, it's some sales dude too. It's not like an Indian scam. It's like a dude in Pennsylvania, like in a fucking.
Those are funnier though to like fuck with.
Yes.
You know?
Well, I tried to, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with this. I was about to take a shower. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna tell him I'm getting something. I'm just gonna leave the phone on. And he goes, yeah, insurance. I was like, yeah, I just have to get the info. He's like, no, I just need your name, number. I was like, yeah, I have it right here. Just and he's like, no, that's okay. If you already have insurance, that's okay. And he just hangs up. I'm like, all right, dude. He's too smart. He knows what's going on.
You didn't even try. The second they heard you, they're like, oh, this isn't an 80-year-old woman. Well,
Yeah.
bye. I remember one of the funniest ones I got, outside the ones where they actually curse at you back, was a dude from India or Bangladesh. You know, I gotta be fair. And he's asking me about solar panels. He was asking me about solar panels. So I kept telling him like, yeah, I live here. I do, you know, I live here. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah. And I never lied to him. I just kept living, you know, I live here. Yeah, I do. So then he transfers me to someone else, and I get transferred actually to like this like white lady. Like you can tell instantly, like, oh, this isn't like an American white woman. And she goes, hey, so anyways,
Trish.
Yeah, it was Trish. It was so. Anyways, Trish, I get directed to Trish, and she goes, hey, so anyways, you wanted to get solar panels for your house, and I'm like, oh, I don't own a house. I rent an apartment. Like he never asked that, and she goes, oh, brother, and just hangs up at me. I was like, get the fuck out of here. This is the fucking setup you have. You just hope that they ring you, like they pass me off like a baton. That was fucking great. She just, oh, brother, and instantly hung up, and you could just hear the whatever Missouri accent she had. Like, oh, brother.
Yeah, I would just hang up, and I'm like, all right, that's what they do for work. Then that sucks for them, you know.
Yeah, we all have shit jobs.
Okay, trying to sell insurance to someone who did it by accident. Oh, Shane Gillis has a new special too. By the way, you should watch it.
Oh man, where's it on?
Netflix.
I will watch it. Did you like it?
It was like #1 on Netflix the day it came out.
Did you watch it?
Oh yeah.
Was it better than his the other one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's insane, dude. It's actually insane.
Good for him. He's fucking funny.
Like it was. I usually don't laugh out loud at specials. It's hard because I'm just so fucking
Numb.
jaded or whatever. But yeah, numb. But there was a few parts where I was alone and I laughed like out loud. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
I'll watch it soon. I'll try to watch it within the next week or two.
Yeah, it's good. It's worth it.
All right, man. I'm gonna head out.
Yep.
But thanks for coming on this late.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, later.
Peace.